visitor sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. We might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for HN. 13 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 1. In motion, Hill. HN gets it from the gun. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd actually be stunned to come away with a loss.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
A run straight ahead with Ochane. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Out to his left. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run. And even 40 yards. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
1st and goal at the 1. Davis is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
At the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Allen steps away. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Josh Allen using his legs to polish things off. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 27-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It fights him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A solid punt, but also a nice return there, 14 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Allen off the play fake. Rolling to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to him. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Try to get that pass to Khalil Shakir, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Finding Shakir across the formation. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Dallas now for the point after.
And it's good to make it 14-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Short throw to be caught by Waller.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now a timeout taken.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Looking to pass. Tua. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Bills to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Second half starts with a run by Davis. Past the 30, second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On play action, Allen on the move to his left.
Shakir hauls it in.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
On play action, Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air, Allen out to his left. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Shakes off the sand. And he fends him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about
2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. To throw, it's Allen. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Allen. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. Pass on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 9.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Out route to Hill, complete.
And he gets this. Back now in Buffalo. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, maybe whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw. Fighting through pressure, but in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
319.
Now Allen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Pressure comes, and the Dolphins block it. And a big play there, and the result, they'll get it 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. And we can start to see that developing from up here. He came off the punter's right side. He got in there quickly.
He did, and so the question's going to be, did you hang in there long enough on the edge to block? In college, what you try and do is shove him out of his path, and then you take off running downfield because you're allowed to. In the pros, you can't release in the interior until the ball's punted, so there's no reason not to stay in there and make sure you get a good block on him.
Go ahead.
Throwing Tua.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball on the 16 for 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now Tua.
he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Tua. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here's Tua.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
So Allen's going to look to throw.
And got his man complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Allen buying time to his left. That is complete downfield to Knox. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, 41 yards. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Third down and 13. Tua going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts That'll leave him with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Buffalo, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest out, he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do.